welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. Bandit's hanging out with me and Chloe's off watching TV. But if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. We do all kinds of unboxings, unbaggings, get ready with me's, collaborations, giveaways, fun giveaways. Some are just kind of quick, you know, one kind of item thing. Others are more, you know, bigger ones. But if you like that kind of thing, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're returning, thanks so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So today I have my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I did pull out my regular Ipsy Glam Bag so that I could kind of do a review of some of the products afterwards between the two, because there was this gorgeous palette that I got in my regular Glam Bag, and when I chose my Glam Bag for July, another full-size palette. Not a mini palette, full size. So they are raising their prices again. They're calling it a handling fee this time. I don't like that. Just raise the price. Because if you're going to give me full-size palettes, look, they're not expensive ones. They're not like, you know, $65 Natasha Nona ones, but they are like $30, like Be Bella, what's their parent brand? Well, anyway, they are like, you know, they are still like $15 to $30 palettes. And I am happy with that. I am happy to pay a little extra if I'm going to get more of that kind of stuff. Okay, so here is my bag. There are some add-ons in here, and I don't really remember what's what. So I will like put somewhere up here in the dead space if it's an add-on, what the cost of it was. Well, not what I paid for the add-on, but like what the value is, like how much it's worth. Typically with the add-ons, I don't get the more expensive things. I typically get a lot of the $5 stuff, not a lot, a few of the $5 things. Some of the other things that are a little bit more expensive, like the $12 or $18, I don't typically spend much more than that though. Adorable design. I love this bag with the popsicles on it. Okay, I think I separated it out into my add-ons and my Glam Bag Plus. So I think I have that right. Inside it says show your colors, and it talks about stocking up for summer with some of the season's biggest sales are coming. June 26th through July 5th. So that's going on right now while I'm filming. Not yet, no, it's going on, I think Monday. It'll be. Or Sunday. It's the 24th, so Sunday. It says 5 ingredients for a fruit-powered glow: papaya, watermelon, blueberries, coconut, and avocado. And it tells you what they all do for you. So papaya breaks down dead skin cells with exfoliating papain enzymes, fab for acne-prone types. Watermelon hydrates. It's made up of 93% water. Helps reduce redness, nourishes, and protects. Blueberries have an antioxidant rich. Are antioxidant rich to help fight free radicals, tame inflammation, and boost your SPF. Coconut is high in nutrients like vitamin C and majorly hydrating to keep your complexion fresh and dewy. And avocado is packed with healthy oils and fatty linoleic and oleic acids to condition and moisturize dead skin or dry skin. All right, it says get to know your Glam Bag picks, valued at over $120. The first thing in there was one of their picks for me, and that is by Dry Bar. It's the Miracle Liquid Glass Miracle Smoothing Sealant. I did get this in BoxyCharm. It's really nice. I do like it, and I think with this hair color I'm going to see more of a payoff than I did with my blonde hair. I do love the Dry Bar products, and they smell divine. So I don't know how much shine you're going to notice. I think I use this and then I dry my hair. It's an ultimate frizz fighter. It wraps an invisible shield around each hair strand to provide frizz resistance, leaves a super glossy, silky finish without weighing hair down, lasts through 3 washes, and protects from heat up to 450 degrees. Use on damp hair. Yes, you do want to use this on your hair when it's damp. So, lovely though. I love the Dry Bar products. Okay, the next thing that they chose for me, I believe the other 3 were all my choice. I won't swear to it. I'll put it up there though. I think they chose this for me, but I may have chose this because I didn't feel like there was a lot of choices. Because I do have this, I do own this. I got it from BoxyCharm, but I don't think I used it. I think I put it in my niece's birthday box. So I may have chosen it because of that. It's the Vitamin E Glass Glow Primer. Now, if you've never used a glass primer, what they do is they kind of leave your face a little bit shiny. So if you like a matte look, this isn't a good one for you. I don't mind, like sometimes I like a matte look, sometimes I like it a little bit shinier. Sometimes I'll just use the primer and know, particularly in the summer once I start to get some color, I won't use a foundation, I'll just use the primer and it gives like this pretty kind of glow. So if you like a more dewy look, this is a great product for you. I haven't tried the Ciate one, I have the Rodeo one, which also smells of licorice, which I thought was very interesting. Alright, next by Galactic is the Metallic Shadow Stick. I feel like I would have gravitated towards this, so I feel like this was my choice. So here is how it looks. The color is, what is the color? Riches. Yes, I definitely chose that because it's green. It's very silky going on, almost like a cooling. Like it kind of looks cucumber. I don't know how well that's coming out on the, how well you'll see it, but it kind of looks cucumberish and it feels like cucumber. Alright, so, because here's where I think maybe this might have been their choice for me, because this is the Element Matte Liquid Lipstick in Miami. So, I don't know, this might have been their other choice for me, because I don't feel like I would have chosen this, but it's beautiful. I love the color. Like, that is definitely a me color. Yeah, like that is definitely. So I do like the color. The only reason that I say that this might not have been something I would have chosen was because it's a matte. And I find that the mattes tend to dry down quite a bit, and I don't always like that because once it's dried down, you can't like, it just feels like they're stuck together. You do, I mean, you put a gloss over it, it's fine. I will say that. And then the last thing that I know was my choice was the Natasha Nona Jubilee palette. I never received this one. I've received, I think, all of the other ones of this size that they offered in BoxyCharm. So this was a previous BoxyCharm choice. This, it looks silver there, but it's actually like this green, so it's going to go beautifully with the that right there. Actually, it looks like it's almost the same color. This is that first kind of like nude color. These are the other colors. Okay, you are not going to, well, you might believe it if you've seen this before. So I gotta show you this. Now when I look at that one right there, it looks like it's either black or navy blue. It's like this peacock color right there. The green is kind of light, but I bet we can darken that up a scrunch. Yeah. So there is the green. I darkened it up. It looks, like I said, this new ring light is a little wonky as far as getting used to it. Like, I'll get used to it. I'll figure out how to best do this. Okay, so that was my Glam Bag Plus. Here's my add-ons. All right, so this was a $5 add-on. This is the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair Cream. There's no scent to it. It's just like a oatmeal type color. But you know, that's a good like a few weeks worth right there. By Plum is the Candy Melts Vegan Lip Balm in Melon Bubble Yum. And I did get the Plum one last time. It was so nice. There's how it looks inside. Oh, it smells like bubble gum. Like there's a watermelon scent, but there's also like that Hubba Bubba scent, you know, or bubble yum. Oh my God, I remember I loved bubble yum when I was a kid. Loved it. Next is the Peony Pop Eau de Parfum from Hermetica. Could be pronouncing that wrong. Okay, so there it is. It is like a $5 sample size. So these were all the $5. Oh, that's nice. It's nice and light. I do like that. That is nice and light. Give it a moment though. Could go bad. Could go south. I'll tell you by the end of this video. Okay, next by Huda is the Coral Obsessions palette. And I just love that yellow and that pink. So this was a little bit more. This might have been like 18. And now the last thing I might have paid $25 for. It looks like it's in better condition than the last one of a different style that I ordered. So this was a 2-piece set. I really didn't care about this so much. What I wanted was this. All right, so it's the Abh Nervina Collection. The lashes are gorgeous, but they are more than likely glue-on lashes. So these are MI Beauty. They are luxurious faux mink lashes, and that's not a bad length. Like, that's definitely a length I would like. But again, they are glue-on, and I don't know. I'll just sit those with my others and either give it away or play with it. I do have like a liner that you put on like eyeliner. Maybe I'll try it with that. So there it is. This is the Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 2. And gorgeous. This looks like it's a dupe for the Natasha Nona, although honestly they're both as expensive, so it's not like it's really a dupe. It's just a dupe isn't a duplicate. But I mean, look at that green. Beautiful. All right, gorgeous, gorgeous colors in here. One thing, so I was looking at their palettes online because Steph over at Busy Beauty Customs had some of the palettes, but I didn't know what they looked like. And I have two of them. I have the purple one and the orange one. I think those are volumes 1 and 3. I've gotten them from BoxyCharm. So I wanted to see, like, all right, well, if I work, she was doing 2. It's like 2 for the price of 1. It was like some outrageously wonderful deal. And I was like, okay, so which ones would I want? But then it was like, some of them you're not supposed to use by your eyes. I would never remember that. So I'm hoping these are all eye safe, because I don't even know on the ones I got now. Like, I'm afraid to use them because I don't know which ones I'm not supposed to use by my eyes. I think I have to like go in with a silver Sharpie and kind of like put a little dot next to the ones, I guess, that you're not supposed to use by your eyes. I don't know, it's very confusing. I don't know why you would make an eyeshadow palette. And I understand they're more for the body, but like, it's in an eyeshadow palette. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, that perfume's not gonna go well for me. But I'll pass it along to somebody else. So hopefully these are all okay for your eyes. Again, that just confuses me. ABH, you confuse me. And I'm easily confused, so yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get some brushes and clean off the eye look I have going on now. This was from my new Natasha Nona palette. I'll put it up here because I can't remember the name of it. It wasn't the Love palette, it was the other one that I got. And it has stayed all day. I am in a very highly air-conditioned building all day, but since I've come home, I've been sitting out in the sunroom and it's really hot and it hasn't melted or faded or anything. So I will have to say that Natasha Nona formula is very nice. Like, there is no, it is as pigmented as when I put it on this morning. So loving the Natasha Nona. All right, I'm gonna go get some brushes. I will be right back, and I'm gonna pull out my other bag and we'll play around with things. I really want to use this, but I do the other palette too. So I might play around with one and then just do photos of the other and kind of put them in. All right. So I am back with my brushes and the Beauty Creations Mirrorlove Twins, and I received the Brittany palette. So there were 2 different palettes that you could have received, and it was a choice item. You weren't offered both, I don't believe. I believe you're only offered one or the other. And one of them had a lot more neutrals, and I got this one, and I am super excited about that because if you've heard me say before, I am about over the neutral look. Okay, I also received in here a silver eyeliner from Lovecraft Beauty. I got as much of my eye makeup off as I could. I did want to leave the black liner on because I knew I didn't have a black liner, and the mascara because I didn't receive that either. So, no cheek stuff. The only thing that I received as far as, I got a nail polish. I got this kind of gold body oil by Anima, a lippy. So, but I already put on the other one, so we're going to just stick with that one. And let's create a look. So I'm going to start by going in with this kind of vanilla color for an all over. Now, one thing that you can do if you don't have like an eye primer is you can take a vanilla color like this and mix it with a little bit of oil that's safe for your eyes, and make yourself a primer or some eye cream and kind of make yourself a primer kind of getting a little bit of that all over, kind of vanilla color in, or whatever color you want for your base. You can also, if you want more kind of punch to your color, if you want something like a little bit more standout, you could use that same oil, as long as it's safe for your face and eyes, like the Herbivore Emerald. I think it's by Herbivore. You can mix that in with your palette. It is going to leave kind of a stain on that color, so just like as a heads up, you could also just use water too. So I like to start kind of on the outside and kind of do a little bit of a V shape and then start to fill that in. So I am going to take, I'm going to take this blue right here actually and do that. I'm just going to do the brown. That would be more of like an everyday kind of thing that I might do. Now, this does have quite a bit of fallout, at least in the pan. So, and when I tap it on the brush, quite a bit comes off. So just as a heads up, I mean, that is the difference between a Beauty Creations and a Natasha Denona or ABH or Huda Beauty type palette, is you are going to have a little bit more of that. So just, you know, prepare yourself. I mean, it's a beautiful palette. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I would certainly see this in the store and want to purchase it, but just kind of make sure that you're tapping your brush off if you want to avoid some of that fallout. And I am by no means any kind of makeup guru, so I just do things in a way that works for me and just kind of giving you tips that I've learned along the way. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. I have, because I'm a little bit older, I'm starting to get hooded eyes. So I do try to go just above the crease line when I'm doing this, but I am going to mix in other colors with that. So when I first start off with that V, it does look darker than it's going to end up in the end, unless I decide that's the look I'm going for. And this is going to be particularly important to kind of tap off your brush if you are going to go under your eye at all, because you obviously want a little bit more control right there. And you don't want it, say, kind of falling down your eye. I do like, this is a brush by Complex Culture, and it kind of has a pointed tip you could see there. I do like that for kind of creating this look and also kind of creating an eyeliner with it. So now I'm going to take this, I'm going to try this color right here on the inner eye. I don't know how well, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is a very light, like you can barely even see it. You can just see some shine from it. So yeah, I think that will be good on the inner corner. Now this is creamier, so this is not giving me the same kind of fallout as the mattes did. And although light is certainly buildable, like I am seeing even with just a second go in, I am seeing a bit more of a pop of the color. All right, so there's where we are so far. Next, I am going to go in with this blue color right here. It actually kind of has a kind of a purpley shift, or maybe that's just mixing it in with the color that I started with on the inner. And then I'm going to move out with this purple. Now I know it's a lot of shimmer, but the heart wants what the heart wants. And then what I'm going to do with that is I'm also going to take this and kind of use it on that crease as well. Alright, so kind of buff that in a bit. Now I'm going to go in with this purple here and hopefully with a very light touch do a transition. And I'm hoping to kind of get like an ombre type effect with this. I think I'm achieving it. Okay, so there is where we're at. I didn't bring my glitter adhesive in, or glitter glue, or whatever you want to call it, but I still want to get some of this glitter on. I'm going to guess though that this has a bit of fallout. It doesn't look too bad. And I'm just going to kind of like tap that onto here. And my experience is if you take a brush to the glitter, you end up with glitter everywhere and you look like a second grader's art project, or I do. Maybe you guys don't. Maybe that's a me thing. I've got issues. I might have said that once or twice before. Okay, so for under the eye, I did get some of that blue in there. Now I'm going to come back in, and I think I'm going to go with the purple. No, you know what? Let's do something different. Let's use this pink here, because we haven't used that one yet. Alright, so there we go. I mean, I could definitely use another dab of mascara, but I don't have any, so that won't happen. Okay, we're going to try out this silver pencil. Probably should have gone over the eyeliner again with the blue. Alright, so I put some silver in the waterline too. A typical day, I don't really do much under eye or waterline, so this is like an extra day. Alright, and then because we haven't seen how this performs on the eye, we're going to put a little bit of this on. And so the silver, I did like it. It went on very smooth for the Lovecraft Beauty pencil. I think if you catch them on an Ipsy sale, they're typically, I think, in like that $3 or $5, so they're pretty well priced if you catch them on a sale like that. Very creamy, went on very easy, went on the under eye very easy. And nice color. You're just not seeing much because I do have that silver glitter on, so it seemed to have kind of blended in with that. Alright, so that green is very pigmented. I think it's a bit much with everything else I put on, but it was more for the try-on. Because honestly, it's getting late and I'm probably going to bed soon, or at least going to watch TV, so I'll be cleaning up soon. So I'm going to take this brush here and see if I can kind of just and now I just want to darken up that blue, because with everything else that I've used on there, it has kind of faded it out. And it was such a lovely blue. I haven't worn blues in, I don't think, I've never been a blues eyeshadow person until recently. And now I'm just so drawn to the blues. Alright, so there's just some of the colors. I think before I put the glitter on and then the eyeliner stuff, I think I had a really nice ombre look. But again, here is that palette. Yeah, I will play with the Natasha Nona palette, and definitely this, because I think these will go really well together. Those two greens I think are going to really kind of pop. But it is getting late, and I think I'm going to just yeah, end for now and pop some pictures in. So maybe do them as an overlay, or I don't know where I'll put them in. Maybe here where I'm talking and saying nothing important at all. All right, so let me know your thoughts. What'd you like? I know it's a bit much. It's a bit much for me. It's definitely not my everyday kind of look. But again, it was more just playing with some of the colors. I would definitely use, before I put the glitter and the liners on, I would definitely use that look though, because it did have like this really pretty ombre type look to it. So that was really nice. But this does have a lot of pigment. Some of the colors are lighter, but with going into it just twice with the brush, packed a little bit more of a punch. Going in a third and a fourth time, really laid it on. Again, add a little of face safe oils or some water, and you're going to get that punch the first time around. And if you like the more muted, which would be like an everyday for me, just go in twice. You're going to get enough color to have kind of that ombre type effect. I think when you play with some of the colors, that kind of purpley to the blue to the mauve to the blue to the purple to the darker blue, and then that purple on top really kind of, to me, was almost like one of those really pretty sunsets. So I like those colors. All right, so I'm pretty happy with these two Ipsy bags. If Ipsy keeps it up like this, I don't mind paying the extra $2. Again, just don't tell me it's a handling fee. Just tell me you raised the price by $2. Honestly, it's no different. I will tell you, if you go to shop in their store, if you shop their sales, load up your cart, because you're going to pay that handling fee with that as well. I had added some, I had put some add-ons in when I did my recent Glam Bag, regular Glam Bag choices, and it was only like 2 or 3 things from the $5 section, but I was like, I'm not paying $1.39 handling fee for that. That's just ridiculous. So so I took them out. I wasn't going to pay it for that. I figured I'm already paying it on the bag. Why am I going to pay it again on that? That made no sense to me, because you're going to put it all together. It's a little rant. You know, I have issues. All right, well, thanks so much for spending a little time with me. Please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you would, and hopefully I'll see you soon.